really good. You know what I'm waiting for, though? People to start selling them used. Just hear me out. It's made of metal, it doesn't have fans, and internally, it's basically just a phone. So it's going to hold up really, really well. So give it
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
$500 for the Mac.
I'm ready this time. Last time I was also ready, but I was also watching Zing Power stream. Where is it at? No. I can't tell from. Come on, dude. I'm trying to get this set up for you guys. I forgot. I didn't think that I'd have to set it up, but I did. Oh. Oh, wow. Yay. Okay. I'm probably not going to get anybody, and that's fine. Oh, please. Okay, good. Ooh, someone's on. Hi there, unknown being. How's this unknown being doing today? I gotta turn this down because I want to lock in. Because this music be getting intense. for no reason. Want to see something sick? A new person that just probably want to see something sick person that's on my stream right now? I'm about to hit the most ridiculous putt ever. I've now broken the putt record twice. However, I've done it in a single player game, so it doesn't count. Want to see it? Watch this. I'm the GOAT. Oh, I almost got it. The moral question is, should I be going for the record right now? Because record is only 124 by Garbo. And I think that I could beat that Garbo time. Nothing against Garbo. Garbo is good. It's just, I've already beat this in practice twice now. Right, like one time while I was streaming, one time when I wasn't streaming. It's 124.0 something. If I can beat it, that'd be incredible. I wouldn't care if I won or lost. As long as I beat something. Whether it's the person, a record, my PB, which is, oh my god, that's terrible, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's still in? No. Yeah, I hit that too hard. Yeah, but basically I'm treating it like a chip now. Because although it may not be as accurate, driver strat I think still is much better than hoping for the best off of a chip, you know? I'm glad I chose it slightly right. Not much, slight. That last one went slightly to the right. That is this way. Yes. Right of me. Just gonna hit it here. Not max powering it this time, only because if I max power it, it's just not gonna go where I want it to. What's up, Putsy? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? I'm getting ready for this dang thing coming up. And I apologize. I'm just getting ready for this thing, man. I don't know. Slight insomnia from last night, but you know, you get over it. Super backspin was not what I was supposed to do right there. Now I have to do something crazy. And I will. You should, before you go or whatever you're going to do. Oh, that's not going to be like nothing that intense. Oh, I didn't even get it. I'm trying to work on my first few holes so that later on when I'm getting iced, I'll at least have these holes to back me up. Oh, I'm so glad I hit right twice. Is it going to be too much right? Of course it's not going to be too much right. And now I get maximum protection on the route. Now, I put on rookie tees, so I don't know. Should be doing all of that. I hit that tee placement. Might be a bit, yeah. Next time I'm putting it on something better. But like, I'm gonna just start using the driver for all this. I think the driver is better here. It's gonna be close. I think it just is. Got 11-pound cake. Lemon-pound cake. It's still puttable. Thank you, Putsy. I'm going to, what's it called? I gotta win this, man. I want to get my friend in the game. If I lose it, it's fine. It's just getting my friend hooked to a game like this is gonna be so fun. Maybe not hooked, but you get the point. I love this game. And because I love this game loves me. I love saying stuff. That's a birdie right there. Maybe 30 feet, but that is a birdie. Oh, it's not a birdie. Okay, guess I need to practice a little more. I hate that sun, but that sun's just not going to work, so. You know what? Oh, I just messed up my thing. Are you kidding me? What did I just do? Maybe I can fix it without having to reset the tab. All right. Have a good night. I need to be removed. I don't know. My new stupid stuff, it's just, I don't know. I like doing it. Okay. Let's turn on the extra camera. Eventually. I want to get a bubble. Here's the strat I'm currently doing. Oh, wait, I forgot. I need a. The strat I'm currently doing is trying to keep it below here. Maybe AW does work for that. No, because with that, I don't get a lot of roll on it. That's why I go with something better. That way I can keep it low and still get like tons of roll. Because topspin's fine. I just don't. I don't know. Good roll. I suck at this game. It's fine. I like complaining. Complaining is how I get my jobs done. Bounce off. Bounce off. Short rough. Let's go. Roll. Pound cake. Just for fun. I'm in pound cake. I'm in pound cake. I'm in pound cake.
Numerous delays, the NBA's Board of Governors is finally going to vote on adding Seattle and Las Vegas to the league. If they do get added, the league will need to reorganize the conferences and divisions because two new Western Conference teams would make it 17 to 15 in the East. The best candidates to switch conferences would be Minnesota, Memphis, and New Orleans because they're the farthest east. And although Memphis and New Orleans are technically a little farther east, Minnesota is clearly the best option. It's very close to several other Eastern Conference teams, and more importantly, it's very far away from any Western Conference teams. Its closest neighbor in the West is Oklahoma City, 700 miles away. So with Minnesota going east, the new conferences would look like this, with 16 teams in the East and 16 teams in the West. But next is the divisions. Now, the league could just get rid of them. Nobody really cares about them anyways. But they'll probably keep them, so as a reminder, this is what they currently look like. Not exactly compact, but there's two options for how they can be redrawn. With 32 teams, you can either go the NFL route, 8 divisions with 4 teams each, or the NHL route, 4 divisions with 8 teams each. We'll start with the NFL version. So first, up here we have the new team, Seattle, and they'll obviously be joined by Portland. And then from there you could go to Utah, but instead we're going to go down to San Francisco and Sacramento. This will be the new Northwest Division. And then you have the 2 LA teams, and they can play with Phoenix, as is currently the case, and then they can bring in the new team in Las Vegas to create the new Pacific Division. And then Utah, Denver, OKC, and Dallas can create the new Southwest Division. And finally, that leaves San Antonio, Houston, New Orleans, and Memphis, and this will be a new division called the South. Okay, moving on to the Eastern Conference, and we'll start in the Southeast with Miami, Orlando, Atlanta, and Charlotte. That one's simple enough, and it'll retain the name the Southeast. Then moving up the Eastern Seaboard to Boston, they'll be with New York, Brooklyn, and Philly to create the new Atlantic Division. Then moving over to the newest member of the Eastern Conference, Minnesota, and they'll obviously join with Chicago, Milwaukee, and then you could go Detroit, but instead we'll take Indiana, and this will be a new division called the Midwest. And finally, that leaves Toronto, Detroit, Cleveland, and Washington, and this will be the new Central Division. Okay, so what do you think about this NFL-style 8-division map? It's unquestionably more concentrated than the current divisions. But what about the NHL version? Well, starting off, the easiest option would be to combine the Pacific and the Northwest divisions, and this will be the new Pacific Division.
And the 2 in the fire. Look at that post range. And 3. Even if they didn't know it's a long 3. And go! It's loose. Points for Jimmy Butler. Sets up on 3. Over the top. To Butler. Over the Jimmy Butler. Yet to score in this first quarter. Butler gets the angle and throws it down. Butler. One shot.
Obscure NBA records and facts. The most traveling violations in NBA history belongs to Kevin Garnett with 446 of them. This is when you take 3 steps without a dribble. The only kid to play during an NBA game, or at least a preseason game, is Andrew Bynum, who played a preseason game when he was 17 years old. He played his first NBA game at 18 years old in 6 days. Jeff Green has the most teammates in NBA history. The most turnovers in a season belongs to James Harden in 2017, turning over the ball 464 times. The most points scored by a single player while still losing is Wilt Chamberlain, scoring 78 points and even grabbing 43 rebounds when the Philadelphia Warriors lost to the Lakers 147-151. Elgin Baylor dropped 63 points and 31 rebounds for the Lakers in that game. Rasheed Wallace has the most career ejections with 29 of them, including the fastest ejection in NBA history within the first minute and 25 seconds. The most points scored in a single game without any paint points belongs to Carmelo Anthony, dropping 50 by only doing jump shots or 3-point range shots. And the shortest career in NBA history belongs to James Curry, who played just 3.9 seconds for his entire career. In fact, here's his full career on screen. Obscure NBA records and facts. The most traveling violations in NBA history belongs to Kevin Garnett with 404.
I don't remember who I am.
Whoa, where do you think you're going?
Home?
Without paying your tab?
I left a 20 on the bar.
Really? Because there's nothing here.
That's impossible.
I don't think so, Ethan Hunt. No, clearly somebody took it. Like I haven't heard that before. What? Every week somebody tries to pull this crap, and every week it doesn't work. What are you talking about? Oh, don't play dumb with me. You're obviously trying to get a free drink. I would never do that. I swear. Ask anyone. All right, fine. Hey, you. Did you see this guy pay for his drink?
I don't want to get involved.
That's what I thought. So pay up. No. Excuse me? I'm not going to pay twice. Well, you're going to have to. Otherwise, I can call over the bouncer, but I can promise you he's not as forgiving as I am. Fine. Here. We appreciate your business. Yeah, whatever.
God, some people, man, just...
Yo, dude, is everything okay? Oh, yeah, just some asshole. Thought he could get away with not paying for his drink. So that totally ruined my night. Well, how about this? When your shift's over, I'll buy you a drink. Oh, come on, dude. You don't have to do that. Oh, no, it's totally good. I just found $20. Oh, where do you think you're good?
Some MLB players are getting exposed, and it has to do with their height. It's a tale as old as time. Athletes adjusting their height to make themselves seem a little taller. Well, this year, because the automated ball strike challenge system is going to Major League Baseball, it's now an exact measurement. It's no longer how tall are you and how much do you weigh. So we're getting some pretty funny adjustments. See, for instance, Gavin Lux, who last year was listed as 6'2" and is now 5'11". Or Connor Wong, who last year was 6'1" and is now 5'10". Then there's Austin Riley, who in his age 27 season was 6'3", but heading into his 28-year-old season, he's 6'1". Everyone knows that darn osteoporosis will get you at 28. We have Alex Bregman, who a couple of years ago was listed as 6 foot. Breggy. He's now listed as 5'10". Bo Naylor with the Guardians was 6 foot last year, and he's now listed as 5'9". Height and weight on a roster used to just tell me what you weigh, tell me how tall you are, and I'll write it down. But with the ABS system, an exact measurement is required, and it's creating quite the funny situation. Some MLB players are getting exposed, and it has to do with their height. It's a tale as old as time. Athletes adjusting their height themselves seem a little taller. Well, this year, because the automated ball strike challenge system is coming to Major League Baseball, it's now an exact measurement. It's no longer how tall are you and how much do you weigh. So we're getting some pretty funny adjustments.
Mark Andrews threw his hands up and was like, I am open. But Lamar Jackson threw his hands up right back at him, being like, I am open too. And even though he did not score a touchdown, this was actually the smartest play because it was 4th and 2. So Lamar picked up the sure first down with his legs instead of risking another drop in the end zone by Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews.
He will never get away with that, bro.
threw his hands up right back at him, being like, I am open too.
Forgot about
Even though
that.
he did not score a touchdown, this was actually the smartest play because it was 4th and 2. So Lamar picked up the sure first down with his legs instead of risking another drop in the end zone.
He was proud of his son who beat a man to death. Alan Peck.
Jalen Waddle just got traded to the Broncos. So here are your winners and losers from that trade. And I have the data to prove why this is the perfect landing spot for Waddle. Let's start with our first loser from the trade, Cortland Sutton. He's no longer the wide receiver 1 in Denver. And honestly, there were even points last year where he wasn't the clear number 1. There was a 5-week stretch where Troy Franklin was consistently out-targeting him. And now Jalen Waddle's there? Sure, Waddle can and will open things up for Sutton. But just because he'll have more one-on-one opportunities doesn't mean he'll have more opportunity. That's what matters most when it comes to fantasy. Sutton's ceiling just got capped. And that leads us to the next loser of this trade, and that's Troy Franklin. He came on last year, and he still didn't have a role in 3 wide receiver sets, but there were points towards the end of the year where Pat Bryant was getting snaps over him, and it became a bit of a rotation. Waddle being there is going to make these 2 guys fight for those wide receiver 3 scraps. Now, your biggest winner, other than Waddle himself, is Bo Nix. The combination of Jalen Waddle and Cortland Sutton on the outside, and some mix of Troy Franklin and Pat Bryant.
Hey, are you Tim Cook by any chance? Well, yes, I am. Okay, good. I just want to make sure I give this to the right person. So, now that I got your attention, care to tell me what the you did to my phone last night? What do you mean? The update. iOS 26 point me diagonally. What the hell was that? Oh, right. Liquid glass. Yeah, I think I remember signing off on that. Okay, great. So, do you remember when the Safari address bar was located at the top? Because for some reason, it's not at the top. Well, we didn't think it looked good aesthetically, so we just... You know, when something's been a certain way for years and no one's ever complained about it, does that typically mean people like it? Or does it mean change the whole thing, screw your muscle memory, and get ready for my next trick as I change it all back next week? Was this a 2-part question, or were there 3 parts? Moving on. Now, do you remember when you used to take a photo and then you would click on the Photos app and then there it is? Yeah, right. So, like, if I were to take a picture of me, I don't know, punching you in the face, would I find that photo in memories, featured photos, journeys, featured journey photos, or the guy file? Well, you actually have to switch over your library, and then you... No, I could go on and on about how half my apps disappear for no reason, how every update says minor bug fixes, but just moves the bug somewhere else. But what it really comes down to is you're all out of ideas, and you're just changing to change. Oh, actually, sir, we happen to have an update tonight that's supposed to revert all existing layouts back to iOS 18. Wait, do you really? That's awesome. I mean, it looks like you guys finally learned from yours. Oh, never mind. It changed again. It's completely different. Mother. Hey, are you Tim Cook by any chance? Well, yes, I am. Okay, good. I just want to make sure I give this to the right person. So, now that I got your attention, care to tell me what you did to my phone last night? What do you mean? The update. iOS 26 point me me diagonally. What the hell was that? Oh, right. Liquid glass. Yeah. I think I remember signing off on that. Okay, great. So, do you remember when the Safari address bar was located at the top? Because for some reason, it's not at the top.
What's up, bro?
So we just, when something's
What's Patini? What's Patini? What's
Patini?
Patini?
Does that typically mean people like it? Or does it mean change the whole thing, screw your muscle memory, and get ready for my next trick as I change it all back? Was this a two-part question, or were there three parts? Moving on. Now, do you remember when you used to take a photo, and then you would click on the Photos app, and then there it is? Yeah? Right. So, like, if I were to take a picture of me, I don't know, punching you in the face, would I find that photo in memories, featured photos, journeys, featured journey photos, or the guy? Well, you actually have to switch over to your library, and then I could go on about how half my apps disappear for no reason, how every update says minor bug fixes, but just moves the bug somewhere else. But what it really comes down to is you're all out of ideas.
Yeah, you're talking about the podcast. Eventually, I gotta.
Actually, sir, we happen to have an update tonight.
Oh, I did good. Oh, okay. Yeah, but like after I get like a few people, because I got Ant to do, I got Charles, maybe Jasmine. We'll get you back on for sure. This time, remember, video of you, not me. Okay. Like I wanted to get you want video for your audio and for you. You know what I'm saying? Oh wait, 8 iron 7. Like, oh my god. Okay, nothing.
The white area of Australia has a population of 0. And I mean, come on for a second, people. Let's put our thinking caps on. It's common sense. I mean, why would you want to live in the most treacherous terrain of the whole country? No one wants to live in snow. The white area of... So there's this restaurant in Atlanta called Nasty Ass Cheeseburger, and it was recently completely removed from DoorDash after this video went viral of what the restaurant looks like. Apparently, it's ran by a homeless guy, and he is operating from what is quite literally a shopping cart. I gotta say, though, I don't know why people are surprised here. The place is literally called Nasty Ass Cheeseburger.
Nice, dude.
At the end of the day, this is even false advertising. The guy's giving people what they ordered. So there's this restaurant in Atlanta called Nasty Ass Cheeseburger, and it was recently completely removed from DoorDash after this video went viral of what the restaurant looks like. Apparently, it's being ran by a homeless guy, and he is operating from what is quite literally a shopping cart. I gotta say that.
This is how football recruits secretly make D1 coaches jealous without being cocky. And it's exactly how our athletes have earned over $2 million in scholarship money. So if you're a football recruit with some interest already, you can just copy it. And it's called Demonstrating Higher Value, or DHV. So this coach hit up my athlete.
Come on.
Saying, Brett, how's it going? And he responded with,
Okay, good.
Going well.
Yeah, good for you, bro. Like,
Lined up with similar level school this weekend.
I'm not sure I explain it. I'm not good at that.
For a game day visit. I've been following your game this season, though, and what you guys are doing. Now, what this message really says is, hey, other schools interested in me, and move that either way, I do like your program. So this instantly increased Brett's value and status in the coach's mind, because now he knows that he has other schools interested, and Brett doesn't really need him to go and see success. So the coach made a move right away to try and prove his value to Brett. The coach responded with and said, we should get you over for a game day visit here. It's a lot closer than higher level school that he said before. And just like that, Brett landed another visit and had the coach chasing him down. As it seemed to be a pretty small school, all because he knew how to properly frame himself.
what's the problem? I'll be coming double time.
And how to use this, I'm at DHB down below, Nelson.
Nice.
Bucket's mascot is too funny because he knows that their stadium security needs to be focused on certain areas of the crowd during breaks in the game. So once a game, when they put him on their big screen, he will go around to mess with all of them and try to get a reaction. The Rockets mascot is too funny because he knows that their stadium security needs to be focused on certain areas of the crowd during breaks in the game. So once a game,
Oh, this might be a course where I need to go left-hand Bowser.
mess with all of them and try to get a reaction. The Rockets mascot is too funny.
I'm gonna go with left-hand Bowser for this course.
Security needs to be focused on certain areas of the crowd during breaks in the game. So once a game, when they
You too,
on the
bro.
big screen, he will go around to mess with all of them and try to get a reaction. The Rockets mascot is too funny because he knows that their stadium security needs to be focused on certain areas of the crowd during breaks in the game. So once a game, when they put him on their big screen, he will go around to mess with all of them and try to get a reaction. The Rockets mascot is too funny because he knows that their stadium security needs to be focused on certain areas of the crowd during breaks in the game. So once a game, when they put him on their big screen, he will go around to mess with all of them and try to get a. He will go around.
Yeah, the final pawn is pushed. The trap is set now. No more moves left on the board. No way to get out. King is in the corner, feeling all the pressure. Outplay the master with a brand new kind of measure. All that inspiration, all that work I put in. This is the victory. This is the final good win. They saw me coming, but they couldn't see the vision. Made the perfect calculated, clean decision.
How's that?
That's the sound of the victory. Yeah. In my own history. Checkmate. Checkmate.
Let's go.
Yeah, the final pawn is pushed. The trap is set now. No more moves left on.
Y'all from the chat made a video? No way he made a video on this.
Just an absolutely, utterly insane sequence of moves occurs.
Well, how insane could the sequence of okay, you're describing it like we're topics. It couldn't have been that bad.
One decides that his queen has had a good run and takes the knight on c6.
Hey, son. Never mind, bro. He's dead on the money.
But Jinxie goes bishop takes f3.
I didn't take his. Oh my god. Actually, I can't ever play chess again. Also, Chess made a video? No way he made a video on this.
Just an absolutely, utterly insane sequence of moves occurs.
Well, how insane could the sequence of okay, you're describing it like we're toddlers.
What's your favorite app right now?
I don't know.
Wait, that's an Android?
Yeah, I love it.
Alright, what's your favorite app right now?
This app is called TikTok Lite.
Wait, so what's the difference between TikTok Lite and TikTok? This is the thing that TikTok is.
Yeah, it's like TikTok. It is 18 megabytes plus that. I use it every day. I just can't stop using it.
Wait, how is that even possible?
That's why it's called light. When my signal is bad and low, it still runs fast and it still loads smooth.
No way, bro. If I can't watch TikTok, I feel like I'm not even on this planet no more.
Yeah, that's why I love TikTok Lite. But there's only one downside.
What's the downside?
It's only on Android.
No. I dropped TikTok Lite link down in my bio. If you got an Android, go right now.
What's up, new people? I